No, actually, we're not. Now we're live. Hey, everybody, it's Maplebrooke time. And I'm super... Yeah?
It's Maplebrooke.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah?
like a cheer. Yeah, see?
Anyway, hey, everybody, I will fucking mute all three of you. Don't think I won't. Hey, it's Soups. We're doing Maplebrooke again. It's here for the Josh is muted. Josh is muted until further notice. I'm Soups. I'm the keeper. I play all of the characters except for these ones played by my friends. I'm going to unmute Josh. Okay. Who are these people?
That's really interesting. I was actually yelling the whole time, but my mic wasn't picking it up when you unmuted me.
Weird.
Huh. The power.
Yeah, I know, right? I was doing this.
Christ.
Alright.
You unmuted me and just nothing happened, and I was like, huh. My bit was ruined.
Your bit was bad to begin with. I'm Swissy,
But anyways,
and I play
Hey,
West.
Who are these people?
I play West, who is a young lad.
Yep. Who
Who
else
is
do you
also
play?
a nerd. I also play
who else do you play,
Stacey Beers,
bitch?
who is a reporter for
Oh, yeah?
the Maplebrook University News.
What's her story? Where's she from?
Don't worry
Shut
about
up.
it. I hate you.
I know.
When are you gonna go?
Stacy doesn't have a picture yet, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll get there someday.
Literally, oh my god, I'm going to die.
Listen, I'm busy.
Not you!
No,
Who's killing you?
I was talking
If
to
not
fill the
us.
time while fucking Boko and Josh are not talking.
I thought Swissy was still going.
He wasn't. He was
Why
clearly
would
done.
What?
Okay, fine. I play Adva. That's it.
Cool.
She's the main character.
Yep, sure.
And to answer your question from before the stream, Steven, this is how I'm going to avoid.
Josh has left the call.
And Connor, rocks fall, Connor dies.
Shot.
Rocks fall.
I'm not even in the roll 20.
I noticed.
Fashionably late.
I was busy. I'm trying to get a reasonable time in Wizard of Legend.
Wizard of Gizzard.
Wizards of Lizards.
Hmm.
Anyways, I'm Josh, the funny one, and I play Connor, the funny one.
Yeah.
He is a, I was gonna say half vampire, but that's not true anymore. He's a full vampire, that ran out of, that took all the cool abilities already. So now my level ups are like, you get a sandwich, but
Same, dude.
that's just the life we lead at this point.
How's the sandwich though?
I mean, sandwiches are always good.
Thing is, you already have a passive that gives you Jort Moons, which are better than sandwiches.
I also have the passive of being wealthy, which is a great passive to have.
It's pretty good.
All right. So last week, Stacy got added to the team after some debate. Swissy took over Stacy as a character from me, so I no longer have that Stacy. I just have to rely on my other 5.
Yep.
You only have 5 Stacys? That's lower than I would have guessed.
No,
I
there's
think
a
there
lot
are
more
only
than 5
I think there are only 3 other ones who have like come up.
named.
I think
Yeah,
you set
okay.
a hard
Well, then
limit on yourself
named
of
isn't
20
named
at
isn't
one
accurate
point.
because they're all named.
Encountered.
They're all named.
Encountered
Stacy.
Stacys.
Encountered Stacys.
We gotta
Gosh,
fill out the
Is that a
Stacy
stat I can
decks.
check?
I really like the I got a mental image, right, of like some giant font that just said encountered Stacy over like a grainy image or something like
so
that.
it's the Yakuza text. 1 second.
Fine, Stacy. So last time Stacy joined the team eventually after Connor fucking grilled her for a long time. Nigel,
Like a cheese.
Nigel told you all that the other families want this resolved like sooner rather than later because shit's getting whack. You all got back from the church and learned that. And Nigel also said that a vampire and a werewolf have volunteered to help you, like, you know, act as bait or whatever if you need. and I believe we're gonna retcon any of the planning that happened last time because everybody was very tired, and we're gonna do it this time instead. We can still use some of that if you want, but like, you know, I just
That's
thought
fine. I
thought
don't
I'd give
remember
you a
any of
chance.
it, so I'm fine starting from scratch.
According to the chat, Connor says, mask and far and no kill, follow, lure with bait.
What?
What?
It's right here in the chat.
Oh, yep. Mask and far.
Yeah, I
and
typed
no
it.
Kill, follow, lure with bait. Yep.
See,
Oh.
I'm a fucking legend.
Connor did write that
Don't
last
even.
time so that we'd remember. All right.
What does mask and far mean?
So we're gonna
Oh,
wear
gas
masks
mask.
and we're gonna
And
stay
stay
away
away
from
from
him
it.
because all his
Okay.
shit is AOE gas attacks and
Okay, I
big
getcha, I
arm.
getcha.
Now he may have something else, but we can only go off of what we know.
Are we in character now, by the way?
So
No.
Nigel
Okay.
picks up this. You guys all in canon took a 5-minute break, and when you all reconvene at the table, Nigel picks up your notepad, Connor, and he goes, "Mask and far and no kill, follow, lure with bait." I mean, frankly,
Connor nods
that sounds
sagely.
good. That sounds good, but we should probably elaborate just to be sure. So let's start with mask and far. Do you?
I like how Unga Bunga that came out.
Would you? Okay. Do you guys need gas masks? I can probably find some. We might have some for like when we do, cleaning and shit.
Considering that he uses
maybe.
gas mask, will it probably be a good idea?
All right. We'll need. Well, how many? Well, okay. This is a good question. Do you want me to come? Do you want Stacy to come?
No.
Oh, okay.
No to which?
Stacy.
Oh.
I'm sorry, she just found out about this 12 minutes ago? I don't think we take her to the instant fight.
Okay, how about this then? How about I do some recon beforehand? Try to
On
find out.
what?
Try to find out. Do we know where the dude is? Soups?
No.
We're luring him in
No.
to a trap.
Okay.
No,
Right,
y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea because other than the fact that they had a secret base, I didn't have any details about that written until earlier today.
Gotcha.
Why don't you reconnaissance
I mean, I can
on
always
the
do-
next thing?
What the fuck do you mean, Josh, the person?
I'm sorry, I'm in character, so I can't respond to you.
The next thing?
You know, the next time we fight a monster, inevitably.
Okay, so what, you want me to just do nothing?
Well, what can you do helpful in combat? Do you have magic?
No.
Okay. Are you superhuman?
No. Wes says this as well in tandem.
Yeah, but Wes, you already used magic. Back to point one. How would you feel about getting pelted by a massive roided up plague surgeon and flung 50 feet through the air, crushing your body against the rocks?
Bad, says her and Wes.
At the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Don't get hit.
I mean, we could like give you a gun, I guess. Do you use guns?
I have nunchucks.
Nigel looks at Stacy.
So you want just a person that we met like yesterday want to come with us to lure a deadly plague scientist alchemist guy into a trap with the combined help of the werewolf and vampire ruling families of the area, so that you can hit him with nunchucks from close
Oh
range.
no, that'd be fucking crazy. I just want to take pictures.
Well, you can do that,
Oh, okay, cool.
but then you shouldn't need a gas mask because you're not in the fight.
Well, what if he notices me?
I mean, there'll be other people there at a distance, I assume, because we're doing a whole trap bit. Just go hang out with the vampires and werewolves.
Fair enough. How are we gonna? So say we do capture him and all.
We
How are we
don't.
gonna
We're
fi-
gonna kill him.
Well, if we do, okay. Well, if we do that, how do you suppose we find the people?
We're
that
going to follow him back to his base after we damage him enough that he runs away, like a giant enemy crab. That was right here. Connor pulls out the notepad again. No kill, follow. I think it's a 2-part step there.
Yeah, no kill and follow. I think that's for the best since there's at least we still have at least 3 missing people. There's the kid whose name I forgot, Charlie, I think. Steven remembered. Nigel did not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wink. And the unnamed vampire and werewolf who also went missing before the Mad Doctor attacked the church.
You know, I theoretically should know who that vampire is, but my family tree is so fucking large.
That's okay. I feel like they might not have had a name until about 12 hours ago.
You know, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm just saying it might be nice to know where the people are ahead of time, just in case things go
And you're
awry.
gonna do that.
So to be safe, 5 gas masks, just in case. I can.
No. I want to hear Stacy's. I want to hear Stacy's plot thread here. You're gonna do what to find these people before we attack this thing, like tomorrow?
Oh, it's tomorrow.
You're gonna like canvas the whole ass town. Like you do a stakeout.
They want us to handle this as fast as possible because it's getting
We don't.
wildly out
Yeah,
of
we
hand.
do. I appreciate that you're a recon troop here, but we don't have the time this time.
Fair point.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have you earlier on, but I don't think you existed. So, whatever.
I mean, really, you didn't matter until I knocked you out, so you're welcome.
All right, that's cool.
Little rude.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Nigel raises his hand.
Yes, Nigel.
You invited her to the team. So maybe you should be a little
I
bit
did
less
not.
mean.
I voted against her, if you recall from the meeting note, the minutes. Connor gestures to the empty notebook because West didn't write the meeting minutes. I voted no. So
all right.
She's a valid member of the team. We can use her however we want. But I also don't really want to bring someone I've known for about 12 hours into a deadly life or death combat.
That is fair.
You know, I mean, I might be a crazy bastard that shoots my own foot, but I'm not insane.
All right, so it sounds like, and I assume, I don't know, do you guys want me to fight? Probably not, right?
I don't like risking, I just don't want to like risk other people if we don't have to.
All right, so I guess Stacy and I can come along for backup just in case, watch from the sidelines, but like we'll stay out of it. Does that sound cool to you, Stacy?
Cool by me.
Dope. We're team information gather. Oh, I didn't tell you this. I have a superpower called the Sight that lets me see things as they really are. It's really dope. That's a thing I can do. So I'm also kind of team recon.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. So next on the mask and far. So keep our distance. I think. Do you all have ranged weapons, or do we need to dip into the armory?
Gun.
I could probably use something ranged.
Don't you throw marbles?
That has literally never worked.
Oh, that was Stacy saying that?
Yeah. I mean, if they're there as backup, I mean, they would probably, just in case things go bad, probably need something.
I mean,
wait, does Adva have ranged weapons? Adva, do you have ranged weapons?
Nigel gestures to the armory.
I can only use it once.
You can throw your trident once. What if you
the-
filled up your extra mental space with like pocket change, and then you just whipped coins at it?
The armory works as so basically you have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird on a 10+. So this is like if you're in the battlefield and you need a random weapon, you can just be like, oh yeah, I got it out of the armory. If you roll right.
It makes sense to me that like if you wanted to pull like one weapon from the armory, I would like, let you see what you can find. I'm not going to give you access to infinite weapons, which would be wild. But...
No, that like I said in the description, if you need a special weapon, roll plus weird. So it's like a need it situation.
So yeah, I don't think you guys have found.
Well, it's not like you materialize it while you're fighting.
Well, yeah, obviously, but it's. I don't know how that works because there's a few things that act like that, like the magical laboratory, for instance. There's a thing you can do with it where you roll to see if you have a certain material or not.
Yeah.
So
it's if you're being specific,
but not really.
Like if hey, I've got this armory, but I need to kill this thing. I need the fucking a trebuchet made out of diamonds. Do I have that in my armory? Yep or nope. That's what I mean. But if it's like I need a sword, it's like you probably just have like a sword.
Yeah.
I assume we just have a gun.
Yeah, so
if she uses guns.
If you guys wanted a gun, I would probably call it like 2 harm. What's the range modifier for that?
I mean, there are guns.
Yeah, I know. That's
probably
why I'm checking. I'm checking to see because I know Connor. You know what? What's Connor's gun? Because I'm gonna make it weaker than that, but probably the same tags.
Well, they're literally like I'm saying, like on the sheet for the gumshoe that Stacy is, there's probably just is like a pistol.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. Hold on, let me check.
Because
there is
all the guns. All guns are considered close. That's weird.
Yeah, they're all close. They're not far.
Okay, it's because it's near, close, and far.
There's
well,
also, like,
it's
hand.
It's intimate, hand, near, close, far.
Yeah. So close is like middle distance, basically. Close enough that it could still reasonably do something to you.
I love how shotgun and magnum are considered the same distance, though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Makes sense to me.
It's using slugs.
Anyway, yeah. If you would like a gun, do you know how to use a gun? That's an important question.
Spin chamber, pull trigger, boom, boom.
That's
why we don't give Adva guns.
Specifically revolvers. Revolver is one type of gun. There are many.
How is your trigger discipline? Have you been to the range?
Connor?
I know how to use a gun.
Okay.
Have you?
I'm gonna choose not to question that. Actually, well, no, she's not lying to West, if it's a lie.
No, she's not lying at all.
Alright. Alright, cool.
She's just an avid gun range goer.
I don't know about avid, but you know.
Ben too.
I've dabbled.
Ben. Alright, cool. You can pull a magnum out of the armory or whatever you want. Just be cool about it. Because
So what's the reload tag mean? That means it takes a while to reload, right?
Why don't you just take a 9mm?
That's what I was asking what the reload tag was.
Do that.
Yeah, after so many shots, you have to like basically spend a turn reloading.
Okay, 9mm it is.
Like my revolver has 6 shots. We just normally have won the fight before I need to use the.
Right.
I also bite things a lot.
True. You've started going all in on the bitey.
The bite does a lot of damage.
That's a common thread between our D&D games now I think about it, or tabletop games.
Yeah, but I'm way better at it in this game than anyone else is in any other game.
Never mind.
So there's the okay, all right. So we've got mask and far. Those things are handled. Unless I don't know, Adva, do you want something ranged or are you good?
I probably should have it just in case.
Cool.
Hey, Soups.
He tosses you a 9mm. He just like yeets.
He's just passing out Glocks like candy.
I spin it around my finger.
It's not currently loaded. He also slides a magazine to you. Like, be careful with that, please.
Trigger discipline. If you put your finger in the trigger slot again, I'm taking the gun away.
What?
What, to shoot yourself in the foot with it?
No, I'm just going to take it from you. I don't fuck around with this.
Swissy, what do you want?
May I point to the key art where Connor has the gun right up by his head?
Yeah, and guess where the finger is?
Not
Trigger discipline. It's also pointing directly
Oh
up,
my fucking god.
where
Swissy,
there's
what
no
do
one
you
to
want?
shoot.
Just talk over him. That's the only way we're ever gonna have a conversation.
I don't know how.
Keep going.
I was gonna see, and this is just like a little unrelated.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
just to make the juju bag maybe a little more useful, because it kind of sucks ass.
A little bit.
Well, it sounds like you suck ass.
I
Could
suck
have
ass,
put the
actually.
marbles in the gun?
Not once.
So follow me. Follow me.
Okay.
Can I modify the tags on a gun to shoot the fucking marbles and make it magic instead of fucking whatever it already is?
I'm not going to give you additional harm, and I will add the unstable tag to it. Meaning if you fuck up, it will hurt you.
Give me, baby. Give me a magic
Well, how does
gun.
this help you?
It gives you more range.
I
What's
will
the
do-
range
I will-
on your
I will-
marbles, Swissy?
Far.
Steven just this you're literally just choosing to add the unstable tag.
Oh, okay. See, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking about.
I don't know either.
I didn't realize the juju bag was far.
Yeah, you just whip that shit, my guy. You can whip that shit further than I can shoot a gun.
You just keep missing is the problem.
You've just missed. You've used it like 3 times and missed every time.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't like it, but
That's
I guess I was
it's
just trying to
not
think of an alternative.
the item's fault. That's just
No,
you
I know.
rolling poorly.
I know, but it still sucks. It's 1 harm, so even if I hit, it wouldn't be worth it.
But it is
Because
magic.
it's far.
Some things are immune to magic,
It's
and
magic.
some things are vulnerable to magic.
Yeah. Disregard me.
Alright, so we've got Mask and Far settled, and no kill follow. So where do we want to try to lure this thing? We've kind of got our pick of the place. And this is a thing that I'm going to let you guys choose where this confrontation is going to happen. It doesn't have to be... You can make up a place. If you want to try to think of some place that would be advantageous, you can make up a place.
The old Blood Gulch.
Connor's backyard.
What? No. Absolutely not.
That's spacious.
My house is there. That's where my shit is.
That's where Connor's Haven is.
I'm sure you've got a big yard. I've been to your place. You got a big
Yeah,
yard.
you know I have a big yard. Doesn't mean I want to have a combat there.
Got a big,
My
big
sister
yard.
lives there.
Yeah, but it's less out of the public.
Sometimes your sister lives there.
Your sister could
Sometimes
be there
you
right,
live there.
Your sister could
Sometimes
be there
you
right
live
now.
Your sister could be banging my sister as we speak.
Mm.
All right, no need to go there.
Listen, I blame this on you.
You.
Right, Connor's gonna search his memory, his mental map. Is there a place in Maplebrook that has some sort of valley or crevasse?
Are you trying to drop rocks on it to kill it?
No, I'm saying that if we could lure it into somewhere where we would have the high ground,
Mm-hmm.
then its gas
Finally,
can't go
squad.
up because gas go low
Is heavy.
on ground.
Well, I know there's a couple of.
We also want to.
There's a couple of hiking trails.
We also want to
around
fight
here.
it from the east.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Sorry, the west.
We want West to fight it? That doesn't seem ideal.
No, we need to be on the west because the jet stream heads to the east, which means
I don't think
normally
we're all
the
gonna
winds
fit
are
on
prevailing.
West.
Which means that normally the winds are prevailing to the east. We want to fight it with the wind at our backs so that the gases will get more easily blown away from us rather than towards us.
That is shockingly competent of you.
Yeah, I learned that from a comic book.
Sounds right.
Hmm.
Well, there
Checks
are hiking trails around here, and I'm sure one of them cuts. He busts out a map of the area, and he points to a region.
There's one that goes right behind Von Helsing Manor.
Yeah, but there's not a valley that close to it.
Your
Let me see.
sister's behind Van Helsing.
Listen, how am I
Manor.
supposed to know? This map is from forever ago.
So he's just like tracing his finger down the path, and he finds a place that is like the hiking trail like goes through like a natural valley in the terrain. He's like, there, and then he's gonna let you guys make up a name for this valley. And none of you
The
are
Valley
gonna
of
even...
Infinite Sins.
No. That's not...
Kind of sudden, so hang
No.
on.
1 second.
Connor pulls out a yet
Valley
unseen
names.
notebook and crosses something out.
List of valleys.
List of valleys? How is that
No,
going to help you?
no. So I can get names.
Valley of the Kings.
Morton
But
Valley.
That's the-
What did Swissy say? Or is my computer crashing? Hold on. Yep, computer's crashing. Hold up. I love my equipment and how it works all the time, exactly as intended.
name.
Ah, there we go.
Nice.
I'm back now.
Nice.
What did Swissy
Back
say
now,
before I... Yeah, back in
I didn't say anything. I didn't give a fucking name.
right here, Bacchanal Valley.
Yeah, Bacchanal Valley.
Yeah, that should work. It looks like the trail does actually cut from east to west through here. And it's not a super tall valley, but that should do enough with the wind. It's in a forested area too, so we don't have to worry about, not going all out, and there'll be plenty of places to hide.
I like it. This is smart. This is tactical. Just like
I didn't quite catch that. Your microphone didn't pick up, but I'm assuming you said just like me. But about yourself.
no, he said just like his MMO, but he whispered it.
Oh, I see. All right.
All right.
So we've
Seems
got
like
that, and
as hot as any.
then lure with bait is the only other part of this plan that is written down.
Yeah, I think that's where the vampires and werewolves are gonna help us,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep, they've
Mhm.
actually sent a delegation here. They should actually. Nigel looks at his watch. He's like, they should actually probably be here by now. Hold on, and he quickly leaves the room to go upstairs.
All right, everyone, be cool. We have to look like professionals. Everyone, take a handful of business cards. Connor pulls out the Ziploc bag.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Not
come
a
on, just
chance.
one? Come
No.
on. You haven't even seen all the cool ones yet. This one's origami. See, it looks like a little frog.
And that helps us how?
Well, because you can hop it if you Connor puts it on the table and like presses his finger on it. See, like, see, well, I added the
Sold!
sound effect. It
Stacey
doesn't do
takes
that. See?
Stacey takes
We've
it.
got an avid buyer. Let's see what else I got in here. I've got
How
other
much
ones.
money is she giving you for it?
This one is Scratch and Sniff. I'm excited about this one. It smells like real dragon.
What?
Why do you know what?
Nigel says
Nigel's back.
walking back into the room just now. And behind him, you actually see two familiar faces. You see Hank and Vlad.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, hey, Hank.
Hey,
Uncle
I
Vlad.
haven't seen you since the wet. Oh,
I haven't seen you since the last time I saw you.
was the
haven't seen you since the incident.
Connor puts
Yeah.
down the Scratch and Sniff business card.
Has he scratched it already? Is it
Yes.
reckoning up the room?
A little
well,
bit.
that's not how Scratch and Snickers work.
That's not how it works at all, but no.
It kind of messed up when you made them.
All right. Yeah. So Hank and Vlad are here, and you're like, how can we help?
So we have a genius plan that involves luring the culprit to Bacchanal? Is that what it was?
Bacchanal Valley.
Bacchanal
David
Valley.
To the name of a
Here, Connor says, pointing to the map, where we're going to ambush it, hopefully with the intent to injure it enough that it flees back to its haven, where we will track it, finish it off, and rescue the captives.
That all sounds good to me. What do you need us to do?
Be bait.
Well, that is what we volunteered for. Makes sense. So you just want us to like walk down this trail together?
And be as vampiric as possible.
Well, I'm a werewolf.
Wait, who's here?
Hank and Vlad.
Hank's here?
Vlad.
Hank is
Oh,
the vampire.
Vlad's his husband.
Yeah.
Right.
Their husband, yes.
Yeah. I got confused. I for some reason thought Dracula was here.
Oh, good.
No,
Me too.
No, that would be wild. This is like, oh yeah.
I thought it was.
That needs to be the event. Hello,
I think it's just because of the name Vladimir or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
My brain
entirely on
instantly. My brain instantly showed Hank and Dracula the whole time.
It was
all right. Backtrack, because Connor knows that it's not his uncle
Let's
by
reboot.
sight.
Rewind.
You just have to go down this trail and be as aggressively monstrous as possible. Because this guy loves showing up and taking people's monster powers and then swapping them for some reason. Or just putting two in one person. You know, I don't really know what his plan is overall. But it's bad.
It honestly feels like it's just chaos. I mean, he didn't feel too bad about causing a big scene in the middle.
Chaos.
Yeah, that. Didn't feel too bad about causing a big scene literally in the middle of town during happy hour, so.
Yeah, during happy hour too. Like, what?
It wasn't a happy hour at all.
It was a sad hour.
Hank rolls their
I agree,
eyes.
Vlad.
And Vlad is like, yeah, Vlad is like, yeah, I was there.
Connor's nodding his head sagely. He's like, yes. Sad hour. But yeah, I mean, like, that's all I've got for a plan. I planned my butt off.
Haha.
Tell you what my plan is.
Yes.
Go on.
Wes looks up.
Was that
He wasn't
Swissy or
expecting
Wes?
anybody to actually answer. Because he's still pretty fucked up, and he's like, oh, yeah. Just talking to myself. I'm probably gonna,
Heal.
fall asleep or something and heal. I mean, whatever
Like
I
a
would
dog?
say as a character and not as a person.
What?
What? Listen, I'm out of it, man.
How
You
I'm
were
like-
West.
If you were to put how harmed I am into a chart, I would be just before the spider that deems I'm dying.
Okay.
I've actually forgotten if I'm injured at all. I'm injured one. Hey, can I use my unquenchable vitality?
I think that's how you got injured in the first place, but sure.
No, that was like a long time ago. No, and also that only makes it worse.
Right. All right. Well, yeah, you can try that. I will let Adva and West heal 2 harm each
Woo! I'm full good.
from using the infirmary overnight,
Hey.
or like
Cool.
for the next couple hours, and then going home, whatever you want to do. But yeah, they basically
Right.
everybody goes like ready, break, go team. Nigel,
Go fight, win.
Yeah, go fight, win. Nigel invites Hank and Vlad to stay the night in the cozy secret base, so that they don't have to regroup in the morning because most of you live here.
Can I stay too? Asked Stacy.
Yeah, that's a good question. I was actually going to ask you about this. Does Stacy have a room on campus, or does she stay somewhere like in town?
Richie Stacy somewhere.
I would say she has a air mattress in the office.
What?
I feel like in
I think
The
that's
school
not
would
allowed.
notice that, wouldn't they? All right.
Stacy is a
I
student.
don't think you can-
Stacy is a student at this school.
At a college.
No, I
It-
know. I know.
It is not unreasonable to assume she has a dorm room. That's why I asked.
No, I know.
Now she
I
lives
was
in a
just- I was
van
doing-
down by the river.
I was doing what I do, and I was giving the stupid answer first. And as usual,
As
backfired
usual,
on
it
that.
was stupid.
Yes. Yeah, she has a room on campus.
Okay, she got a roommate.
It's next to Adva's.
I hope not.
Make it like across the room, the way from
you,
Adva.
You hope it's not next to Adva's, or you hope that she doesn't have a roommate?
What?
What?
I asked, does she have a roommate? I don't need you to describe them. If so, I'm just curious, so I can maybe make a new NPC.
No.
Okay, cool. Cool. Stacy and Adva both live alone.
And across from each other.
In the same room. They've been roommates the whole time.
That'd be crazy.
They're just never in the
Stacy
same
has a
room at the
crush
same
on
time.
Adva would not be happy about this.
No.
Well, that's Stacy's problem. She should get her shit together.
Anyway, yeah. I guess Stacy is across from Adva's room.
Cool.
And they just didn't know it.
Why not?
You think?
Because Stacy's always out.
You think Adva pays attention to the other people in the dorm?
I don't
No.
think Adva pays attention to us, her only two friends.
Fair enough.
Friends is
Objectively,
strong-
her only two friends.
Strong word there. Treese is her friend.
Anyway, what was I even on about? What was I
Treese
saying?
is a floating triangle that is a Pokedex you control.
Yeah, Stacy asks if she can stay as well and
yeah.
learn some more shit about the world that she is now involved in.
Yeah, library's over there. Read up.
All right.
We've got documents.
Does she read up?
Do I have to say she reads up? Because obviously she reads up, Oko.
I would assume.
I would hope so.
Normally, when
She
someone
says-
tells you
she
that,
says, "Can I
read
stay
up,
in-
you would
should
say,
I-"
I read up.
She says, No, she goes, hey, do you have any documents I can read? Nigel goes, sure. And she goes, okay, and then doesn't read them. What the fuck do you mean?
As she stands there, staring in the middle distance.
I wonder when
8
I'll
hours
learn.
pass.
You cannot wait here. You cannot wait. Enemies are nearby.
All right, yeah.
Oh,
is
no.
there anything else any of you wanted to do this night?
I don't think so. Not for me anyway.
All right, Nigel collects gas masks
I'm good.
from just inside his shed because he has some for various chemical-based cleaning. Actually, you know, he probably just goes around the school to different utility closets and grabs a couple.
All right.
Cool. Do you all have
I'm going to my room.
Yep. You get there, and Rad's asleep.
Cool.
That's all
A blessing.
That's all I got for you.
A sighs in relief after the day he's had. So glad that Rad is not awake.
Never mind, she's awake now.
Why do you hate Rad so much?
Don't hate
Such
Rad.
a
he's just
cool guy.
frustrating.
Yeah, I literally have in my notes, West and Adva both go back to quiet rooms if they decide to go back to their rooms at all.
Well, my room's always quiet.
Nothing happens. Connor, are you also going home?
Yes.
Are you doing a Benson, or are you just gonna run?
You know, I was just debating that. Counter stretches. It's a good night for sprinting.
All right, yep.
He sprints through the woods.
Connor sprints and
Fucking pours it on.
Nyum.
Oh, just 1 second.
Oh.
Thought I heard something.
So-
Never mind. Yeah, Connor goes to a full sprint
So
back home.
Goddamn fast.
When you get back home, do you go in through just like the back door, or do you just walk to the front?
I assume he pops out of the woods at the backside, so he'll probably go in through the back door.
All right, yeah, you pop in through the back door. You take a look around as you get home. You see that your mom's not home. Benson's here. He's making sandwiches or something.
Yeah.
Pacific and Lizzie are here, and they're both asleep on the couch, watching TV. Well, they would be watching TV if they weren't asleep.
I text West.
All right.
What do you text Wes?
Smug
You
face emoji.
Did you send him a picture of them sleeping on the couch?
Wes can't receive emojis. So
He
it just
probably
sends
can't-
a
he probably
can't.
message.
It's just a weird box. It's one of those squares that means that he doesn't have the whatever file he needs on his phone.
Wes just sends back
Connor
a
attempts
question
to
mark.
Connor attempts to send a picture of the two sleeping on the couch. I assume this also fails.
Image too large.
Hmm. You might be too large depending on how old his flip phone is.
That's true. I was like, no, flip phones can get pictures, but image too large might be actually a thing.
Yeah. No, it would
Connor
definitely
sends
be.
a second smug face.
Even on new flip phones, it would probably be a thing.
Connor sends
Like
a
some of the
second
new
smug
flip
face.
phones we have are like 500 megs, I think.
Yep, second smug face. Smug face, picture, smug face.
Can you
Small
stop?
box,
Asks-
large box, small box.
Can you stop? Asks West.
No.
You're gonna wake Rad up, and I'm not gonna be happy about that.
Well, I'm busy trying to not wake up your sister, smug face.
I fucking hate you.
Connor is very satisfied that his job is now complete.
Yeah, but
He sends a heart emoticon. It's just a less than and then a 3.
you received that one. Yeah.
Wes just types back a sad face, but instead of like normal people using parentheses, he uses a bracket.
So you sent a face.
Yeah.
That's less sad and more like
Disappointed.
like disappointed.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So
That's
yeah.
So
first
I
emoticon
assume
I've
that's
ever
all
seen.
I'm doing. Then I head up to bed.
Yep. You go to bed. Yeah. You like as you walk past the front door, you check out the window and you see that your mom's car is not in the driveway, but yeah, she's just not. She's not here.
It's not him.
It's not him. All right. The next day, teleport you all, unless you wanted to do something specific. Teleport you all back to the underground base where Nigel gets you your gas masks and whatever like guns and shit you wanted to bring.
I rise to a point of privilege. I want him to do
What?
one thing in the morning.
Okay.
Put on Connor's not yet seen purple windbreaker.
Okay.
It's got a big. It's like purple and yellow
Puffy.
in like
Is it
a
puffy?
no. What? Windbreakers aren't normally puffy.
No, windbreakers are
It
generally
looks.
pretty slim.
It's quite 90s. Hang on, I'll see if I can find an image for your benefit.
No, it's I believe you. All right, so yeah, Connor, you all show up. Connor's wearing this ridiculous '90s jacket.
It's a real one of these. This is actually pretty perfect of an image. It's a real one of these.
for what is ostensibly a
McDonald's
stealth
finds.
mission.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Connor rolls up in that, looking fresh.
Here, I'm gonna
Classy.
pull that up for the stream. Looks like one of these bad boys. Look at that.
Oh man.
Look at that.
Look
thing.
at that.
All right. I'm gonna have to talk a little louder than Connor's jacket so that everyone can understand me.
Yeah, Connor's just making windbreaker noises anytime he moves.
Oh my god.
All right, so the plan is Hank and Vlad are gonna set out a little. Or are we gonna go there first and then have Hank and Vlad like come up behind us? Or
Yeah,
are we
I think
gonna
that'd be
follow-
best.
Getting in position would probably be a good idea.
All right, so let's all head out now. Hank and Vlad, you come down the trail like 20 minutes from now and try not to go at vampire speed because we're slower than that. Some of us. And Hank like rolls their eyes and is like, "Yeah, sure." And Vlad,
I know, right, Hank?
and then
God,
Vlad-
always having to walk slower for these people.
And then Vlad just gives you all a thumbs up, and you all head out down the trail. It's a crisp, I think it's October evening. Nope, morning.
Hence the windbreaker.
It is a crisp October. It's a Tuesday now. Also, is what I have in my notes.
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yes.
Hello, sorry.
You know, in another year, there's apparently going to be a Tuesday, February the 2nd, 2022.
Who?
Nice.
I hope that's
that's
true,
crazy.
because that would be
I also
that'd be
hope
special.
That's true. That's incredible.
Hang on, I'll find out.
That would be spicy. Yeah. So...
It's a fucking Wednesday.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
Calendar has touched me.
God
once
isn't
again.
real. God isn't real.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
sad. I
That
can't
is
believe I got lied
That's
to
like
on the internet.
ultimately not satisfying
God.
thing.
God, we got fucked real hard.
There is no less satisfying date. in the
One
history
day
of man.
off. Disgusting. Anyways,
Yeah. So you all make it to
Connor enters into a brisk jog, which increases the level of windbreaker noise.
You all eventually make it to the valley that I forgot the name of already.
Bacchanal.
Bacchanal Valley.
Bacchanal.
Thank you. You all make it to Bacchanal Valley, which the sides of the valley go up probably a good like 20 feet. It's fairly gradual, but like enough that you could like walk or run up it, but you could probably also still slide down it because it is comfortably steep.
Nice.
And also like on either side of the trail is made of dirt. It's not like paved or anything. It's just basically been like cleared out of the brush. There's lots of plants and stuff around. There's trees you could hide behind or in or whatever. Yeah, you got your pick of like ways however you want to set up. Feel free, and Nigel will do what you ask him to.
Connor climbs a tree.
Okay, Connor's in a tree now.
I Slav squat in the tree.
Connor Slav squats in the tree. How high up you going?
We'll go up like 10, 15 feet, something like that.
All right. Sorry, I just talked into my water jug.
You still are.
I was thirsty.
Oh, yes.
You merely adopted the darkness.
I
Damn.
was born in the mug.
Yeah, so what are the rest of you doing?
Stacy is gonna stick by Nigel for this one.
Okay.
Go to a good recon point with him.
How high above the like the valley floor is the ridge we're on?
About 20 feet. 20 feet up.
I take out my gun.
A decent distance.
Distance. Okay.
Horizontally.
Nigel, I don't think
Yeah.
that the gun will hit from here.
Do your best.
She rolls her eyes.
What do you want me to say? If the gun won't work, the gun won't work. That's not on me. I didn't make the gun.
West is, as this is all happening, West is just idly, like, repeating motions of throwing a marble without actually throwing anything.
He's going all Bakugan on it. He's like getting into it.
He's getting limbered up.
I did used to practice Bakugan serves.
Well, who wouldn't?
He's just fucking getting ready to throw that.
It's actually really hard.
I imagine.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, stupid question.
Yep.
Can I take
Yeah.
+1 forward for fucking practicing my throw?
Why don't you roll? Let's see.
a preparedness roll.
No, I'm trying to see what would be. Let's try
Sharp.
sharp. Because you're doing
Okay,
you're
baby.
doing
Smart to warm
you're
up.
doing a smart thing.
Can I
Everyone point and laugh.
You mark an experience.
I won't make you take I will not make you take a minus, but you also don't get a plus. You're feeling pretty confident, but there's still a chance you could fuck it up.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey man, I didn't make you lose points, so that's something. I didn't
Thank
make you
you.
throw out your back. I could have.
You're trying to you're twisted into it, and you just oh no.
Guys, I fucked up.
All right, yeah. Nigel leads Stacy over to some underbrush that they can hide behind. I assume Stacy's like busting out her fucking camera or whatever.
Yeah, she gets out her, what is it specifically? It's
You have a DSLR
an
camera.
DSLR.
And you
it's
also
just a
have
regular SLR. It's not even a DSLR.
Does that mean it uses? Hold on. Does that mean it uses fucking tapes? Because that's hilarious.
Let me check.
Do you have a printout camera?
No, it has to do with the lens.
Okay.
It means you can view through the lens and see exactly what will be captured.
Okay. I thought SLR. I didn't know what SLR stood for, but the D I assumed meant digital. And I was like, wait a second.
D is digital. SLR is non-digital, but you can still see perfectly through the lens.
Okay.
Exactly what will be captured. So.
Dope. All right, yeah, you bust out your camera. Nigel squints.
She whispers into her sound recorder, fucking whatever date it is.
All right.
And then like starts going over what's going down.
Just for
I'm
notes.
not gonna say it because
Yeah, just to have notes for later. Yeah.
Yeah. Then she looks to Nigel. Hey, you wanna? Fuck. I almost
take
did
a
West
selfie?
voice. Hey, you wanna get your name in on this or no? Okay. Then she goes back to it.
Nigel just kind of like looks at her like, Nigel grunts at you, nonplussed.
To be fair, she has no idea what to expect because she hasn't even seen this dude yet.
Yep.
Which plays into one of her abilities.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping you would bring Stacy along because you can ask a helpful question about her or about the monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
I'm just trying to decide
that-
ahead of time which one is most helpful.
Well, decide soon. As
I will.
As you all are waiting here in, I assume, silence, did West hide at some point, or is he just standing in the middle of the path doing a fucking Bakugan motions?
No, he's fucking. He's seized the
perfect
motions because
crime.
he realized it wasn't working too well. Hence the failure. And he's hiding with.
You can hide with Adva. You
Nobody.
can hide with Stacy, and okay, you can also hide separately.
I'm just hiding separately.
Okay, so are you and Adva on the same side of the ridge, or are you on the same side of the ridge? I'm assuming Adva and the fucking B team are on separate sides.
I'll be on the side of the B team.
Okay. Advo, do you
Keep
want
all
to
my
be?
eggs
Do you
in
want?
one basket, as it were?
Do you also want to be on the same side, or are you going to be opposite them?
I'll be opposite side.
Okay, and then Connor's fucking 80 feet. We're gonna, for the sake of argument, say, hold on, I can draw, real quick.
You can. You're very good at it.
Okay, here's the shit, right? You see it?
Live map making with soups.
Yeah,
Those are the
we got
sides.
some sort of green esophagus.
In the middle is the thing. Oh, fuck. Adva's over here. This is just for... I don't know where Connor is. He's just fucking in a tree.
I'm in a tree.
West is over here. Stacy's over here. Nigel is by Stacy. These are roughly the positions that you are all in. And all, like, hiding behind trees and shit. Again, don't know where Connor is technically. Are you, like, trying to be, like, straight over the path, but, like, high up?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Wait, what? Like you can fly? What? Wait, what?
No,
What do you
he's-
mean?
He's just in a
I'm
tree.
in a tree. That overhangs
Oh, I
the
thought
path.
you said straight above the path, and I was so
I
confused.
might be if the tree overhangs it enough.
I'll say yes for the sake of moving on. About 20 minutes later, Hank and Vlad are walking down the trail, exuding a bit of an aura that you didn't know was a thing they could do. No, it's basically like they're not... Like, it's the kind of thing that you would probably notice, Connor, because I imagine when you're in public, you, like, to some degree try to hide that you're a vampire. Just like in your mannerisms and stuff like that. They're just doing none of those things. They're making no attempts to hide that they are a vampire and a werewolf alone on a nature walk. Vlad is hanging onto Hank's arm adorably, and they are both they're both just enjoying nature to the best of their ability while being a werewolf and a vampire.
There's just audible awe from the both sides of the valley.
end up in a tree.
Oh. And then a whale.
Ugh.
And then a whale falls from the sky.
Killing
Oh,
everyone.
it was a potted plant at one point.
Hey,
don't
I get it. It's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, pussy.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen that either. It's okay.
Oh,
thank
well, I
It's
shot
cool
my
with the
shot.
book series. I got it. Don't
Listen-
worry, Josh. I appreciate
Listen,
it.
the chat will
Thank
like
you,
it.
Boko.
So yeah, the as they come walking down, I'm going to ask Connor because he's in the best position to read a bad situation.
And also has the best eyes.
All right. Let's see.
Connor's
That's
got a
sharp,
vantage
right?
Point. I think so. I have it open in one of my tabs. Yes.
All right. Well, I have a 0 to that, so bada bing.
Ooh,
All right.
your XP's eating good tonight.
It cuts to Connor. He's making windbreaker noises quietly to himself. He's just like
going
staring at it. He's like, "Gee."
As Connor is not paying attention, the rest of you suddenly hear a yelp as Hank and Vlad like suddenly behind them. While you all weren't looking, I guess the Mad Doctor appears behind them and emits a blue mist around them, knocking out Hank and Vlad instantly.
Oh, like he just fucking
He murks
teleports
them.
behind them?
He did not teleport. He
Nothing
walked
personal.
up, but you motherfuckers didn't notice because Josh rolled bad. But now that you have witnessed
Oh,
this...
I didn't realize we were rolling to percept. My bad.
No, I was asking Connor
No,
too
Josh
because he had
was
the
gonna
best
say.
vantage point,
Oh, I see.
and he failed.
But we now see him, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
The
Where is he on the map?
The hard move is that Hank and Vlad are no longer helpful.
Well, that's great. That's fine.
This was
Is he like here?
They made it to we'll say somewhere like here, like between West and Adva. Stacey,
All right, perfect.
Stacey, you have now witnessed a paranormal phenomenon. You may ask one question from the investigate a mystery list, which is what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what
happened
No,
here?
Shut up. What can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, what is being concealed here. I will make a couple of suggestions to things you don't know. What happened here? Probably not helpful.
Yes.
What sort of creature is it?
No.
You mostly have that figured out at this point. What can it do? You
Right.
know some of the things, but there are 4 different liquids on its back, and I think you've only seen it use 3.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Might be helpful. What can hurt it? You guys don't know that yet. What was it going to do? That might be obvious. What is being concealed here? I don't think anything. So there are a couple of these questions that would be helpful for you to know. So I'll let you. Shoot
Can I
your shot.
spin? So should I spin? Where did it go into where did it come from? Because it hasn't gone anywhere.
Cotton Eye Joe.
If you wanted to do that one, I would say like once you guys like make yourselves known and are able to get it to like go away, I will say you can find it. However, that's also something that Connor could probably just keep up with because he's super fast.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. So I guess the what can hurt it would be useful, right? Did you say that would be a useful one or no?
Yes, because you guys
Or do we
don't
know that?
don't know what its weakness is yet.
Okay. What can hurt it?
All right, so as you zoom in through your camera lens, you see the materials on its back.
That's not how an SLR camera works.
Sure. All right. Well, then, as you look with your eyeballs as you zoom in your eyeballs on the,
Wait, it might be how it works. Hang on, it might be stupid.
I don't fucking
Just
know,
a
dog.
second. I don't think they have zooms, but I'm just they do have zooms. My bad.
All right.
Most cameras
As you
have
zoom in
zooms.
with the camera.
As you
For
zoom in
fuck's sake.
as you zoom in
I'm
with the camera,
sorry. I'm trying to be accurate.
you see-
Why? Why is this
In
the
this
time you
game-
care?
In the game about werewolves, vampires, and angels.
Listen, okay, I'm moving on.
Good.
I won't-
As you zoom in on the Mad Doctor, one of the first things you notice is it's still so the 3 of you, the non-Stacys, notice that where it previously had a gas mask, it hasn't gotten another one, but it has like put some like bandages over that area to make a rough head shape, and also put on a hat to mask it somewhat so that it's still.
It's the invisible man.
It's the invisible man.
It's basically like tried to disguise itself more so that it can still like walk around in public without being like, oh my god, that person doesn't have a head and in fact has a void.
I mean, how often you see people walking around with bandaged heads or gas masks?
It's better than having no head.
So basically what I'm getting from that is the head is a good place to go for right now.
No, I haven't gotten to there.
Okay. All right.
This is just flavor. The second thing you notice is the backpack that it's carrying, and that there are 4 tubes of liquid on the back. As it sprays this mist into the air, you see... what would it be? You see that Vlad had been smoking while they were on this trail. Vlad had a fucking vape.
Nice.
Vlad had a vape that he was using while he was on this trail.
Dude, Vlad is my new favorite family member.
And as Vlad like fell to the ground, they dropped their vape, which I forgot that Adva also vapes.
I haven't used that vape macro in months.
Yeah, as the vape pen like clicks to the ground, you see that it's still like sparking a little bit, like he was in the middle of like lighting it or something. And as the mist
lighting that vape,
as the mist kind
Not
of like settles
important.
around it, you see the mist like flare up as it comes in contact with the hot thing.
Flammable.
So what
She
can
says
hurt,
this to herself.
What can hurt it would be fire.
She just like mutters to herself, "Flammable." Within earshot of the boy. Nice.
Listen, I don't know how vapes work, and I couldn't think of another way for you to intuit that this is flammable.
No, it's fine.
It's just you just turn on the power. It has a heated coil in the.
Let's just say he
inside
dropped the
environment,
vape and it's damaged and it's sparking a little. How about that?
It broke when he dropped it. He dropped
you
it
broke
on
his expensive vape. You broke his wedding vape.
Dropped...
Their wedding vape.
It doesn't matter. It's flammable.
He dropped it on a rock. The shit's flammable. Yeah. All right.
It was made out of flint. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
All right. Question.
Yep.
Yes.
You may now react.
So if he's like here.
Yep.
And he released the blue mist.
Yep.
It's like, how big a circle we talking?
I would say probably like a 5-foot sphere around him, but the mist is like settling because you're outdoors, right? And because of the wind shit, as you were saying, the mist is dissipating faster than it normally would.
Yeet, yeet. All right, then it's time for
I would also
Connor.
like to mention that it looks like the guy has like more than one charge of all of these things. Like it doesn't look like that used a lot of his mist to do spray. Connor's going.
It's my time to shine. I jump out of the tree.
All right.
To make a big entrance.
Okay. I would like you to act under pressure to land in a way that is not harmful to you.
Now, would this count as charging into immediate danger without hedging my bets?
Probably.
Nice.
For the purposes of whatever your shit is, yeah, why not? 8. So, mixed success. Act under pressure. Keeper's gonna give you a worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. So I'm gonna let you do your like big entrance and shit. I'm gonna say you do if you want to do the big entrance, you will take 1 harm as like rolling your ankle or something, and it's gonna fuck you up on movement based things for a little bit.
Josh, you got another experience.
Bullshit. What? That's not a fail roll. That's a mixed success.
Yes.
Oh, that is red.
The mixed success.
You get a 1.
The mixed success is I will let you do it, but the cost will be that you will not be quite as quick, and it will hurt you slightly.
It's fine. I'll just heal. All right, great. I hold 2.
Cool.
From my what could go wrong. I also get the big entrance.
Yep.
I'm making my showy entrance, and get a roll cool, and then make a speech.
All right. You failed.
On a miss, I'm marked as the biggest threat by all enemies who are present, which also works.
Fair enough. I haven't
So
actually...
Connor lands. You hear him yell "piss" as he rolls his ankle, and it just throws off his entire speech he had prepared.
All right,
He
so
just
yeah.
says piss.
So the consequence. To
Oh,
that
sorry, he's
action-
wearing a gas mask, so I guess it's piss.
This guy hates piss too, so it just pisses him right off.
Huh.
Yeah, as you land, the Mad Doctor looks startled, or at least as startled as something that doesn't have a face can look. It's like taken aback for a second.
Blue.
It looks around. You see that like head shape look around, and it does observe Stacy and West and Nigel and Adva in the area.
But we're in
around.
bushes.
And it
I'm in stealth.
It injects itself with the red fluid in its legs.
Uh-oh.
And it grabs Hank and Vlad, and it fucking books. That is the hard move. Is that it is running away.
Why is this a hard move? What?
Well, it's
My
Hard move
fail
is
roll
a
is just that
NPC
it
thing.
marks me as the biggest threat.
it's on a failure. It's a hard move. Well, okay,
No,
fine.
this isn't a. This
fine.
is just a. This is not an act under pressure roll. This is literally a. Here, I'll paste the exact text. This is just roll plus cool.
Okay, well,
On a miss, you're marked as the biggest threat.
all right.
I mean, you can still have it do the run thing,
all
but
right,
like,
it's beginning to run away. How about that? I'll give you time to react. I'll give somebody time to react to it.
So it's in the process of picking those fools up.
Yeah, it's currently it has injected its legs, making them super fucking massive, and it's begun to bend over towards Hank and Vlad. It has seen that Connor is a threat and decided it doesn't want to deal with that today.
fair.
Gonna fucking
Throw a marble at him, dude.
marble magic at him.
I love Marble Madness, dude.
Now, I will actually
Fuck 'em
point
up.
out that I'm pretty sure the last time you did this, it did hit. It just didn't do anything.
Well, I don't have anything else except for my sword and knife. So it's about the options I'm stuck with, unless I can just conjure fire, and I don't even know about the fire because I'm West.
True.
So, you know, I'm just playing the cards I got.
Sure. If he wants to, all right. So, are you aiming to harm it, or are you aiming to like distract it?
Flashbang him.
Flash out.
Flash out.
Is that a thing, by the way? Do they make a notable like flash whenever they fucking hit shit, or no?
What if you amplified it with your magic?
I have said.
Oh my god!
I have said they explode into dust,
Okay,
like a big multicolored rainbow dust cloud.
gotcha.
Smoke out.
Well, I'm just gonna go for it then.
Because that's what I've had
aiming
happen
for
to
the
you
face.
several times.
I'm gonna aim for the face.
Okay.
In a way that, you know, poof, dust.
In a way that will hit his face.
All right. So
Yeah.
so then, since you are not trying to cause harm, I'm going to say act under pressure. So
Cool.
plus,
Which means
plus
you
cool.
roll
Except
sharp.
sharp. Hey.
Nice. Yep. So on a 10 plus, you
Nice.
do what you set out to do. So this thing poofs in its face, and it reels back from bending over. And it looks like it does like okay. Now is when it does like the look around, like waving its hands wildly to try to clear some of the smoke. It looks back at Hank and Vlad and decides it's not worth it, and then it starts to flee.
Nice.
But you can follow it if you want to.
Yeah. Connor is the most able to follow him, I feel like, but
Probably.
Let me
How
tell you
fast
about
is
my
he going?
teleporting
is
abilities.
he pretty fucking fast?
Yeah, but that's only places you've been. You'd have to keep.
I can still see where I'm going. I can just
Connor
teleport
could.
short distances.
So Connor could inform her as he's following, like, hey, we're passing this place that you've been. Catch up.
Or she can also, it
I don't
says,
know.
or to a person you know well. So she could just go to Connor also.
This is also true.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great.
Well, if I'm gonna need to be able to run, then
I
I
assume
want
you
to
wanna do-
unquenchable
yeah.
vitality in my foot.
Do it.
Nope.
Would somebody like to?
I get worse.
Connor is going to level up today.
Again.
Connor tries to heal. It just fucks up his foot more somehow.
Your foot is now backwards.
And he's like, that doesn't even make sense.
You've got 2 left feet.
This is stupid.
All right, so
how fast?
I'm going to say.
How fast can I run then?
I'm going to say you can't go your full speed, so you're not going to be able to overtake it. But I think you can keep up with it far enough in the distance that you can like you can still see it.
As it starts running,
you're not
can
going
I
to
take
catch
a
up.
parting shot at it?
Sure, you can try.
Okay. What do I roll for that? Just
What are you using?
12. The gun. I'm
Oh.
up here.
Oh, I
Kick
see.
some ass.
Yeah, then that would be plus tough.
Whoop. Yeah, baby, that's a tip. 14.
Wow.
Got him.
Shit.
I was specifically looking to disable like either its movement or the vials on the back.
All right, so do you want to aim for the vials?
Yes.
Okay. So on a 10, I'm gonna say on a 10 plus, you can probably break any of the ones that you want. So there are 4 on its back. There's the there's the red, which is the enhancement stuff. The green
Which
that
we
I
now
don't
know, yeah.
the green that I don't know if it used on you. I think it did, but I think you avoided it. The purple that you don't know, and the blue, which is it's like sleepy gas mist.
The purple one. Then we'll never have to know what it does.
Actually, I want to take out the red one because that
Okay.
one seems incredibly dangerous.
Okay, you take a shot at this, and I'm going to say, I'm gonna say in lieu of doing harm here, because this is if you were actually like trying to do.
This is a disable. This is a utility thing, not a direct attack on it.
Yeah, so instead, I'm gonna let you keep your roll because that's fine. I'm gonna say it was an act under pressure then instead, which is yeah, you destroy the casing for the red liquid, which as it's running away super fast with its big meat legs, it like leaks all over the ground, actually making it a little bit easier to track also. So Connor is definitely able to keep up.
Connor's doing like a weird
Like a
limp jog, but it's
limping
still pretty fast.
It's still accelerated.
All right, yeah. So
Every time his left foot hits the ground, he's just like, fuck, shit.
After like I hit that, I was like, I have to apologize to Nigel, and then I start running along like the edge of the cliff, trying to keep it in sight.
All right, yeah, you I don't think unless you're using some sort of ability are going to be able to keep up. Like unless you're just teleporting.
No,
with
I'm not
Connor
planning
with
on using any abilities just yet. I'm not going to start massive micro teleporting just to save time. Not yet.
Okay, yeah. So the Nigel's actually like, ah, shit, and he gets up and he's like, "Do you want me? Quick decision. Do you guys want me to stay with Hank and Vlad, or do you want me to come with you?"
Connor's not there to give
Yeah,
input.
Connor's no longer part of this conversation.
Do we
He's
have
asking
walkie-talkies? I don't think we brought walkie-talkies this time.
We did not.
foolishly. Yeah,
Unfortunate.
yeah.
We have cell phones.
Yeah, West, Adva, and Stacy. He's asking you 3 basically.
I'm on the other side of the gorge.
You guys
he's
are only
yelling.
like 20 feet apart. Yeah, he's just like, hey.
As I'm departing, I would stay with them. We can't just leave them here. As she runs off,
Got it.
following the thing.
Got it. I'll keep watch. Yep. He takes out the flail that he brought with him because I remember that was his
Hell
weapon.
yeah.
And
yeah,
he's like, don't worry, he won't be coming back this way. And then yeah, West and Stacy, you may do as you please, but Adva and Connor have taken off running.
Yeah. Stacy, you're gonna take off running too, as well as West, obviously.
But not West. He's tired.
No, West is going.
West is gonna do his best, but he's not nearly as athletic as the other 3.
No, he is definitely not. Stacy passes him in short order.
I mean, she was already ahead of him because she was up by Nigel.
Well, yeah, but he ran away from Connor, right?
Oh yeah.
So he was
I guess
heading
you're right.
I was
towards
gonna say back
He
this
was heading
way,
our
but
way.
this was just a visual anyway, so I can just get rid
Sorry,
of it.
the movie in my head was had the camera
deleted
behind him
everything.
going up this way.
Yeah, so me too, actually.
Oh, really? It
Oh,
was
well.
the opposite for me, so my bad.
You had him running towards the camera?
Well,
Regardless,
I'm talking
Don't worry
like
about it.
top-down view. But
it
whatever.
doesn't matter. So Connor, you're able to keep up, and you see it actually run to a. Let me check my notes here real quick because I'm pretty sure. Yep, I did. Okay. So you see it run into kind of an abandoned, like run-down part of the neighborhood that actually it has a lot of construction signs up, like they're going to be renovating this whole fucking area soon, probably turning it into like housing or whatever. And it goes into an a broken down, dilapidated old school. You see it.
It's
You see
always
it go
creepy.
in the.
Schools.
You see it go down into the. It's actually like in like a middle school, and you see it go into the front door, and I don't know if you follow right away or if you wait for the rest of your team to catch up. Weston, Stacy have
I'm
definitely.
following.
It's Connor. You don't have to ask him.
West and Stacy have definitely not been able to keep up. Adva, I will let you, if you want to roll a, I don't know, let's say tough, to see if you're able to keep up.
Okay.
Well, she can also just teleport to Connor too.
Yeah, no,
Correct, but
I'm not worried about this.
yeah,
That's
you
a
actually,
fail.
you actually did lose them at some point. I won't make that.
That's fine.
I won't make.
I'm
that
just
like
gonna
a
teleport
hard
to
fail.
Connor when he's outside the school or whatever. That feel like that's the time I teleport to him.
Okay. West and Stacy have no idea where the two of you are. By the way, they lost track a while ago.
Did it still leak red everywhere or no? Did it stop after a while?
I'll say yes. And actually, West, if you want to, I'll say the trail starts getting a little thin. Why don't you roll a weird check? Because you've used that. I will let you use that like same magic that you used to track Pacific once.
Did I do that?
You did.
Yeah.
You used magic to light up the footprints.
You did.
Oh yeah, because I was like, hey, you know that clairvoyance spell in Skyrim?
Yes, I
Can
remember.
I try that? All right, yeah, weird then. Cool.
Mixed success. I'll say it takes you a while, but you'll get there eventually if the other two don't help you in any meaningful way. So
Okay.
Connor, as you arrive at the school,
We'll be late.
You hear the hear the telltale tingling of triangles near you as Adva appears on your left.
I don't pay any attention to it.
All right, you just keep.
She's always doing this. I'm still going, dude. I'm tracking this fucker down.
Did we any of us get Stacy's contact information?
I'm busting on into the school.
I'm gonna say yes, just for the sake of
somebody.
I pull out my telephone, I send her our GPS coordinates, and then I go into the school after.
I send her our GPS.
Deku, why'd you send me a picture of your ass with the location on it?
It was a snap.
Whatever.
It's not a
Snap,
pic.
you fool. You clown.
Whatever.
You don't even know our own content. You're
Learn
fine.
I don't care about our own content, so here we are.
All right.
What do we do? I'm
Clearly.
kidding.
Yep. So you all.
Where's that highlight video?
You make your way to the. Connor, you go busting on in, and you actually as soon as you get in, you look left and right and don't immediately see them, but you hear a door shut at the one end of the hallway, and I assume you follow that follow that.
I do.
It's actually it's a doorway.
How long? Oh, sorry. I was just gonna ask real quick. How long has it been since we started chasing him? Can I try to unfuck my foot again?
I would say it's been like 5-10 minutes. Because it was moving very fast. Yep, you do it.
So I do it right now. I am now fully healed. So Connor like does the fucking somebody opens the door and then just out of pure spite just fixes his foot.
I was kind of hoping for your foot just to do like a whole 360 when you've did it.
He kicks the door open with the bad foot.
And it fixes it immediately.
And it spins in a circle. It's good now.
It snaps back into place. Yeah, you kick open the door and you see it leads to a stairwell, actually.
And the sound was up the stairwell?
Down stairwell, actually. It leads into a basement.
Oh, down the stairwell. Yeet, skeet, skeet. I start going.
Okay, Adva, are you following?
I'm following him. I'm gonna I'm gonna take out the trident really quick and just scratch a arrow pointing down the stairs,
Okay.
Cool.
so the idiots know where we went. It's a school. It's probably big.
Right.
About how far behind are we, by the way, Soups? Assuming
Well-
we've been at a moderate jog this whole time, because Stacy is tired out. She's not an athlete.
West Super isn't an athlete. I will say, unless
So he's...
I would say Connor's. Well, okay, this depends. If Connor waits for you, you'll be able to get there. If Connor doesn't bother,
You do
it's going
not
to take
have
you a
you do
minute.
not have to ask that question. You know better.
Connor did not wait.
I'm already down the stairwell.
You
I
know
will say-
better.
I would say it's going to take another probably like 5 minutes for you to get there.
Okay.
This is where they're using a GM move called Separate the Party.
No, I don't. This is entirely not my fault. Connor could just fucking wait. He won't. You cannot blame this
He
on
won't.
me.
You know he won't.
Connor can't
We-
wait. I'm sorry.
We can't let it get away.
That's just not how he
He's
operates.
optimized his entire character around not waiting.
Also,
Yeah.
Also, Adva does have an ability that you can teleport other people. Also,
I'm not
Can I
worried
bring
about
people to me?
it. I'm
not
not
to
worried.
No.
you,
about
but
it.
you could go to them. And then
You could
come
teleport
back.
to them for free and then teleport back.
I'm not trusting
and roll
my
weird.
I'm not trusting my rolls enough to not accidentally teleport us to
I'm
like
not-
town hall.
I am not worried about it.
Okay.
Well, if you teleport them somewhere else, you could always just teleport back to Connor. Like, oops, sorry guys, and then you disappear. And they're trapped at the Quiznos.
Oh, you want to get some Quiznos?
West and Stacy just get some Quiznos and chill.
They go into a completely different game.
All right. So
You'll
at
go
the,
Quiznos and chill.
at the end of this hallway, you make your way down the stairs, and it's like it looks like a service hallway basically, and it's fucking extremely dilapidated looking in here. And you follow it.
Is it one of
down-
those lights doing the?
I don't think there even are lights. I think it's like
Shit, dark.
Dark as fuck.
yeah, it's dark, but you could probably see in the dark. You know what? I'll say there is there is one shitty light, like it's one of those like bars, the
Mhm.
fluorescent tubes,
Fluorescent.
and it's hanging at a precarious angle from the ceiling, and it is just kind of sparking every once in a while.
Perfect.
I guess while they're on the move, not that Connor will check it, but maybe Adva will. Stacy will text the people that are in group chat, "Hey, his shit's flammable." So
Beep beep. I check my phone as I'm running down the hall.
Yep.
Interesting. I put it back. I'm sure I've already lost sight of Connor.
Yep, but
Connor's ringtone starts playing. It's Eye of the Tiger, but a MIDI version.
boop 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 boop.
This only energizes him to run.
All right. As you reach the
Nice.
end of this hallway, what you see is a set of double doors with a placard on the wall. It's actually not on the wall; it's on the ground. But there's a space. There's a space on the wall where a placard used to be, and you check the placard, and it says "science storage."
Makes
that checks
sense.
out.
Somebody.
All right. Do you want to do this tonight or no? Because I know it's 1 a.m.
Holy shit!
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
We did goof around for like a bit.
As you do.
Yeah, but it's probably better if I go to bed.
Yeah, I'm fine doing this next week. To finish off, let's just say West and Stacy arrive at the front of the school. They're like, ah, shit.
What
right.
up?
All right. Yeah.
Shit,
So
what
that'll. Sorry for the cliffhanger, but Josh has.
No,
to
it's perfect.
Josh has to sleep because he's got one of those real jobs. But yeah,
I
thanks for
hope.
watching, everybody. We'll see you
As in,
tomorrow.
it causes me real pain.
We'll see you tomorrow for Astral Chain, and have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.